We're Teddy Boys, we like rock and roll because we think there's never been a better music, and we like our style of dress because we think it's the best. I don't like punk rockers, but there'll always be fights between different factions. Let's face it, there's no war, so people have to. It's like, if you like, bulls and herd fighting one another. It's human nature. People are different. I don't like them. They probably don't like me. So I don't care.
Why don't you like them?
Well, to me, they look effeminate. They don't look like they're going to even be men when they grow up. They look like some sort of third sex. It's weird. It's strange. They look like invaders from another planet or something. Very odd. They just... Really, their whole culture is alien to ours. Right? That says it all. And the thing we don't like especially is that they copy some of our styles of dress, like they'll put a drape jacket on and then they rip it. You know? Stupid. And then they copy bits of our music and try and say it's new, and you know, it just sounds like rock and roll played very badly to me. There's more and more Teddy Boys all the time. They just want to be different. They don't want to be like everybody else. And I think a lot of them, their parents were Teddy Boys. And they start talking about to their fathers, and they tell them how they used to get the clothes made and everything. And they want to be like their fathers, I think, maybe. It's 20 years ago. These guys will have children. The old Teddy Boys had children. I think these are a lot of the children.
We've been around a lot longer than anything else, any other form of dress or anything. And they've come along, they're saying, oh, we'll wipe Teds out and we'll have punks everywhere, this Johnny Rotten, this the Jam and all this shit, you know? And they're trying to put it across the country, starting in Britain, but we're not having it. That is why we give them a good hiding every time we meet them. Just to keep them off the streets. They can have their global village and all the places they go to, but when they start coming around this area and all these well-known Teds pubs, they get a good hiding. And that is us.
They claim they wear drapes because they tend to shock. They reckon it shocks people.
They're taking a mickey piss.
They reckon they wear the drapes because it shocks people. No way.
They're taking the mickey out of our music.
If they shock people, right? Why do people don't even see us when we walk down the road? So they go on the dustbin liners, stupidly coloured hair. Why bother? There's no point in bothering. It makes them look silly little boys and girls, which they are.
They rip drapes up, don't they? They rip them up and
they got old freakers on and their socks, earrings, short hair. It all stems a bit of Skinner, a bit of Ted. They're taking the piss all the time. So everyone I see, bus along the road, in the swimming bars, I'll give him a good eye. You know, that's fine. Then he's got a bit of red in his hair, blood.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is it. They call it music.
Time.
Right.
They call it music.
What do they call it? Like, they call their dance. They reckon dancing is jumping up and down like they're on a pogo stick. Is that dancing? No, it ain't. What energy can you burn up through that?
And he had a dog collar on, with a dog's chain round his neck and a little bit of leather where you hold onto the dog light at the end, and he had tickets all stuck over him with safety pins, and he just had all his shirts ripped, everything. And there's nothing good about that, is there? They look idiots. Take the mickey all the time.
They basically started it by saying they're going to wipe Ted's out. Ted's live in the past. All right, fair enough, the style lives in the past, but Ted's live for today, in music today. Rock and roll still lives and always shall live. It started way back, what, 1940s? Something like that. In fact, it's one of those very first records, something about 47, 48, something like that. Okay, and it's been going from then, and it's going today, and it'll be going tomorrow, and 20 years hence. Right, punk rockers come along and say, okay, we're clever, we're big, we've got music. They may call it music, but it's not. Right, they said they was going to wipe Teds out. No way. That's why they get hiding. They get themselves beaten up because they reckon they're bigger than us.